Have grace. Have grace. Some of you right now see customers on a daily basis. You're wondering, woo, I don't want to see anyone like you again. Is that right? Can someone get in a different line and help me out today? And I just want to remind you that sometimes it's got to have some grace. We need to have grace as well. Matter of fact, there's a story in New York City where a gentleman was on the subway. And he had two young children, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And the kids was acting up. I got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I know what acting up means. Y'all know what acting up means?
Yeah.
You know what acting up means. We kind of go, ooh, someone better get these kids, right? And they're back in the back. And ironically, at the back of the subway were a lot of subway employees. So it's all subway employees. There's one guy, and he's just kind of zoned out, not paying attention. Kids acting like crazy animals everywhere. So much so, finally, someone from the subway department said something to him. He jumped out of his little blank stare and apologized to everybody there, grabbed his kids, and sat them down. Finally, someone said to the gentleman, "Everything okay with you, sir?" And he whispered to her and told what was happening. He was on his way in the subway to a friend's house to drop his 2 kids off. He was going to continue on the subway to the New York City coroner's office to identify his wife who had just been killed in a car accident. He was zoned out, not even thinking about himself as much, but how am I going to tell my 2 kids? Now I understand that when you're on a daily basis here, it's busy, got things to do, you can't be Dr. Phil to everyone. But understand this, people are going through some things that maybe you're not aware of. Just have some grace. Number 2, I want you to remember that this time of the year is, like I said, I love Christmas and the holidays, but it isn't the best time of the year for everyone. Sometimes this brings back a memory that's challenging for them. It's an anniversary of a hard time. Some people lost a loved one recently, Connecticut, for example. And this is their first holiday without that loved one. So just remember to have grace today. Number 2.